This TF47 video is brought to you by Plarail Store. SPS has Plarail merch in the mintest condition, special custom runs, and even packs based on your favorite stories. Check them out in the link below, and make sure to use code ThomasandFriend47 to save 10% on your first order. As always, thank you to our sponsor. Hi guys, Thomas&Friends47 here, and today we're taking a look at the Tinplate Plarail. This is a special edition engine made in 1999 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Tomy Company, and I was so excited to finally get this engine. Ever since I saw that this engine was made, I've wanted it, and I'm again so happy to have gotten it this week. You can see here the the packaging is awesome. You can see the great details on there, some details about the real-life basis. Very, very cool. You'll also see on the packaging it even has the original store label. I think that's pretty neat too. Here's a look at the top of the packaging and the bottom. And when you open it, it's in this plastic tray. Now the tray itself is faded, but thankfully the engine and coach inside is not. And look how beautiful this is. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best detailed engines I've ever seen from Plarail. This entire engine, so the entire top half of this engine, is made out of pressed tin, so it has a good bit of weight to it. It's real metal, and you can see that there's great bolt details and all the different rivet details, the little badges on the side with the nameplates, the windows. It's beautiful. On the front, you'll see the great smoke box detail, again more rivets, the lights there, the cab windows on the cab there. You have the great funnel detail at the top, of course the nameplate. Again, just absolutely stunning details. On the other side, it's basically the same, but that's okay. I love the red wheels there. The yellow side rod's very nice. You'll see here, too, on the back of the engine, they've actually put detail, so it looks like you can see the inside of the engine with the firebox there. I think that's amazing. And even on the front of the tender, it's hard to see because they're not, you can't disconnect them, but it has great details there, too. Here's a look at the back of the tender. You'll see the great step ladders there. Again, the number plate, the marker lights. Just so many wonderful details on this engine. And here's a look at the top. You can see on the top you have those rivets that go all across the top of the engine. You have the on-off switch, of course, two little whistles there, and the funnel at the front, and the rivet detail on the tender. Here's a look at the bottom of the engine, and that little front panel there is what you would remove to get batteries inside. You can see that permanent coupling, though there are no wire couplings or wires going through the engine of the tender. Alright, now here is the passenger coach, and the engine's beautiful, but so is this coach. You can see that you have the great details on here from the printed windows. You also have this nice door detailing there, and it looks like it has depth to it the way they painted it. You also have legible writing on the sides. I can't read it, but it's very interesting. I like it. And you have little details on the roof as well. Again, the red wheels, love it. And then here's a look at the front of the coach. You can see it's kind of misaligned just a little bit, but that's how, these old tinplate trains were. When it was printed on tin, sometimes the line wouldn't always be even. These are the pictures that I've seen. You can see they've used black couplings too. It shows you it's a special engine. Here's the other side, which is basically the same. That's alright. And then here's a look at the back of the coach. Excuse me, back. I said the side of the engine, I meant coach. Here's the back of the coach. You can see that beautiful drum head there. You have the lights there. And of course, the window detailing. Very nice. And here's a look at the roof. And this looks like a YNL, pre-war, tinplate train. I love that coach. Very beautiful. And then here's a look at the bottom. Very nice. Alright, so all in all, what are my thoughts on this engine? Well, as I said at the start of this video, I have wanted this for a long, long time. So I've always admired the Lionel company and, the things that they did, like with their model trains and stuff. They made the most beautiful trains, I think, on the planet. And even today, they fascinate me. However, I don't like the price tag, right? And so I try to incorporate Lionel elements into my Plarail and Trackmaster trains. I made an operating mail car like Lionel, things like that. So when I saw that they made a tinplate Plarail, I was fascinated, and I knew I wanted to get it in my collection someday. And I've been watching them on eBay. They usually run about $100, and I got a good deal on this one, and it was new in box. It had been opened previously, but it was in new condition, and so I jumped on it. I was so excited I got it, and I have to say it does not disappoint. It is a beautiful engine. Honestly, it's probably going to stay in the box for most of the time. I do plan on running it on my Christmas layout because I feel like, tinplate trains envelop that childlike spirit, the classicness of toy trains, and I definitely want to run this on my Christmas layout. I think just the Christmas lights reflecting off of it will be beautiful. It has a good weight to it. It feels like a solid engine, and it's amazing. I highly recommend it if you can pick one up for a good price. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.